it on? Yeah, it's on.
All right. How you doing? All right, folks.
So, folks,
Yeah, go ahead.
we are on our way back. Just leaving the project side of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. But along this way, you're going to see a huge consignment of pipes that are being positioned along the way, and this is exactly where you will have the pipe going beneath the ground, and it's going to be buried at 10 feet above the hole that will be dug for the pipes. It's a huge pipe going along. Here you have another one. So this stretch of the road,
Go ahead.
will convey the pipes that were brought in by the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. But we're sorry for the noise in the background because we are on wheels and our generator is powering us in terms of internet connectivity. So this is a huge project from the LWSC, and minutes ago we brought you a live coverage. So Williams,
Yeah.
you toured this project site, and along the way you saw the trucks bringing in some of the pipes.
Sure.
And ahead of us, you have trucks that are being offloaded with water pipes from the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. But what do you make of this, Antonin, as we go along the way and looking at some of the pipes?
I think a 10 kilometer distance of pipeline is quite a reasonable distance. Something that will contribute greatly to the country's, stability when it comes to providing safe drinking water for the city or for the country, especially the capital, the urban part where majority of Liberians reside. I mean, 10 kilometers is quite a reasonable distance. You heard it from Mr. Moali. He said the actual length is around 25 plus kilometers. But right now, under the World Bank project, what they can afford, currently under the World Bank project or the loan project, they can only do 10 kilometers, of this pipe. So, but basically, the work is effective. It's already ongoing. Active work is ongoing. The installation of these pipes have already started. Yes, the installation of these pipes have already started, and it's along the Johnsonville route here. So we're driving on this gravel road. It's quite a reasonable distance that we're already driving, but the LWSC created this path, and you heard from Mr. Moali, the director, that these pipes are being installed along the road because he was asked the question about future embarrassment, like we are facing current circumstances, like what's going on in Central Monrovia, where homes are being removed to ensure the pipelines can be secured, sewage lines can be secured. So he made it clear that this will be void of future embarrassment, but what he can assure the public is that these pipes are being built along the road. So who knows, eventually in the future, road construction, but he made it also clear that road construction will be very difficult to affect the pipes because of the depth that is, the ground that's being dug. The depth of the ground will not, a road construction project will obviously not affect it. So they have hundreds of them already here on their site. They've brought hundreds of these pipes already from the Free Port of Monrovia. You heard him. They made it clear that they brought in country over 1,670 some more pieces of them of these 48-inch pipes from China. They are customized. And yes, so we're driving along the route where the pipes are being installed until we get to the pavement where we've been told the 10-kilometer will elapse. That's where they will be able to join it with the main line. That's another whole portion of the work that will be done. So wherever you're watching us from, like my colleague said, forgive us for the sound in the background. We have our generator in the back of the car because we don't there's nothing like real good internet out here. Internet is bad out here, so we installed a Starlink, but again you have to power it. We don't have something like a power bank, so we're using a generator in the back of the car. That's why the noise is like that. So if you look far ahead of us, you can see that this is actually a long stretch. You know, it's quite a long stretch, but the pipes have been laid along the road on both sides, you know, on both ends. So as we drive on, we'll be swapping the camera to show you from one end of the road as they have laid the pipes. They've laid the pipes for the construction. I mean, they're using excavators to dig all through. Okay.
Yeah, so there is a detour ahead of us, and previously on our way here, you saw the crane was down here in this pave, and they were offloading some of the trucks that are actually bringing the pipes. So at the moment we are told that the road is blocked, so I want to get on to see.
Yeah, let's be walking.
Yes.
So we can probably take a walk. Don't forget this is a project site, so the engineers will have to direct us where and where not to go. But what we've noticed is that they are actually offloading these trucks. The trucks that are bringing the pipes, they're actually offloading them.
So it seems like one of the trucks might have experienced a mechanical breakdown.
What I've noticed, it appears the truck might have experienced a breakdown, so they have to offload all of the materials from the truck before. But it's quite a difficult one because these pipes are huge. These are giant size pipes. So we're going to walk there and see if we can show you. But I mean, there you have it. The pipes are being offloaded. They're being brought here at the LWSC. This project site anyway. Quite a long stretch. It's quite a long stretch. And Aaron, can you focus on the pipes, please? Camera, please. I work for the people.
Yeah. I can do.
Let's board the car. Should we board the car? Let's board the car, guys. No time.
Can you wait? You will not board the car.
All right, let's move.
So the Liberia broadcasting system.
So, folks, that's it. This is quite a piece of job for the water and sewer folks. This truck is very huge. This tells you this, the magnitude of these pipes, the height They are very huge. So imagine this truck is finding it difficult to, make its way up this very steep hill. But look at the price for yourself. Look at the price for yourself. All right, great. So we've made our way. So they're using this screen, this giant size screen, to be able to offload the pipes. This tells you how huge and very heavy these pipes are. All right, so we're actually driving out. We're leaving the project site now. We're headed to town. You'll see loads and loads of these pipes along the road as we drive on. Lots of them have been imported already. So as they carry on the digging along, as they go ahead with the digging along the path, they keep laying the pipes, along the road. They also have these giant size machines to provide power for them as they go ahead with the project. The Chinese company that produced these pipes in China call them the Xinjiang pipes. Xinjiang pipes is the name of the company. And you will see these pipes as you drive on. Lots of them have been placed along the road. I think this should be where they are. The first ones are once you arrive on the project site. This is where the first ones are. But as you drive on, so in this entire road, the laying of pipe will continue along this entire road until it hits the pavement along the Johnsonville end. We're driving from within White Plains as far as you get along the main road. Here in the Johnsonville area, you will keep seeing these pipes. As the Water and Sewer Corporation brings them in. There's another truck that's ahead of us that's coming with another load of them. And coming from now, you'll see that truck is bringing another batch of them. They have over 1,600 plus of them at the free port. So let's look in the comment section and see. For those of you who are watching, kindly leave your comments. What do you make about this endeavor? What do you make about this endeavor? Thank you very much. Someone says thanks to LNTV for always informing us. Yeah, we'll try our best to always inform you. We'll always be on the scene. Once there is a meaningful project, of course, our work is to showcase all government projects as it relates to development. So we're still driving along this route here in White Plains community, Harrisburg, Lower Johnsonville Township. Also in Harrisburg Township, this is where the Liberian Water and Sewer Corporation have their projects. Several of these trucks, the trucks are still pulling in, they're still coming with the pipes. Two of them coming already with another batch of pipes. I guess we should back off and this one to back off. So there you have it, another truck passing by us.
Where am I up? Where am I up?
All right, great. So we wanted to see if we can fix the sound.
Where am I up? Where am I up?
Wanted to see if we can fix the sound. There's another truck passing by us right there. Alright, great. So we wanted to see if we can fix the sound. That's another truck passing us. It's another truck passing us. Large, huge, giant-sized pipe. And so, as you can see, as we drive on, they're digging along the road. You know, they're laying the path where the pipes will be installed. So we just thought to just bring you this live video as we drive through the location where the pipes are being taken at the project site. If you look along the road, you see the instructions all marked, the yellow tip, you know, showing you the width of the pit that will be dug. As you can see, the location where the pipes are being taken at the project site. If you look along the road, you see so yes. Okay, here we go again. There's another spot right ahead of us here. That's where the yellow tip has been placed. It also has a description there. So it's actually on the right side of the road where these pipes are being installed. There's another truck that's ahead of us that's also coming with another batch of pipes. I guess the LWSC wants to make sure they can empty the free port of Monrovia since they now have the opportunity to remove all their pipes. We heard the president has to intervene to ensure that they can have that pipe removed from the port. They have a deadline. They made it clear that by October they want to be able to be done with the installation of these pipes. But of recent they had to experience a 2 weeks delay in making sure they can transport their pipes here at this location. But again, that hurdle has been cleared from in the way, so now making use of the opportunity to bring all of their pipes. So there you have it. It's another truck passing. Yeah, Arizon, you can go ahead from up there if you want to. Yeah, my teammate Arizon can take it from here. He's on camera.
Thanks to Anthony Williams, who then grabbed me too, but we are on wheels coming from the township of Harrisburg, and along this route you are seeing the trucks coming in with huge consignment of water pipes, and those pipes that are coming in will be buried right beneath this route that we are on, and it's going to give way for the LWSC, that's the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, to give a safe pipe-borne water to Monrovia and its environment. So at the moment, you see the trucks are taking the pipes from the free port of Monrovia and bringing them to the LWSC project site in the township of Harrisburg. Along the White Plain route is where we are. Earlier on, we brought you a live coverage from the project site where engineers, experts in the water and sewer sector spoke to us, contractors. They were telling us how this why going to go about, what is the cost attached to it. We also heard from the managing director of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation that put the cost of this to a little over 12 million United States dollars. Along this route, you will see a yellow tip with caution on it, telling you that, well, along this route, we are going to be burying our pipes, that people should stay off of those places that are earmarked by the LWSC, and it is going to bring a relief to Liberians and those residing in Liberia who have over the year yearned for safe and pipe-bound water, so to speak. But it is a tag team. We have here Anthony Williams, Aaron Talu, our chauffeur Jerry is behind the steering, and we also have our technician Emmanuel Yenigo. My name is Aisha Liba, and this OB crew is headed by our director, Deputy Director General for New Media and Rebranding, Mr. D. Flo Flombo, and making sure that we as the state broadcaster cut across the country and show you firsthand works that are being carried out by national government, and not to leave you in speculation, but for you to see for yourself what is happening in your own country, Liberia. And this is the work we are on, and we are headed for the Johnsonville area where the pavement, the asphalt pavement stopped, and we were told by the MD that that is exactly where the pipes will stop, because they already have a previous connection that was done. This is a basic road. You have trucks, dump trucks that are on this route, back and forth. So this is why you have to stick in what is happening in your country. Once you are aware of the development works that are being carried out, then you can speak to issues of national concerns. So we are gradually making our way around the Johnsonville area. A lot of development works are being carried out by private citizens in these areas. So you heard the managing director of the Water and Sewer Corporation telling us that, well, the pipes that are brought in country are corrosive, and that means it is going to last for a long period of time, because within the pipe you will not experience the issue of rust, and that has been a major issue, because if you will bury beneath the ground a pipe that is meant to convey water to other parts of the country, and then you did not take into consideration the duration of that pipe beneath the ground, and you experience rust along the pipeline, you have to be removing. And I recall some part of 2024, you saw the LWSC almost right after 1 month somewhere doing a repair work on some of their pipe that were being pressed into due to some tension, if you may, because mind you, if you were buried beneath the ground and you have moving objects like some of the dump trucks you saw applying this valve consistently, and then the tension from the weight will obviously have those pipes bursting. But then you have to bring in a durable one, quality pipes that will serve the country for a longer period. But we are on wheels and bringing you a live coverage, so you will experience for yourself the length at which the pipes that are brought in country will be buried from where we started our live broadcast, and we are still moving. It's going to tell you the extent at which the guys will have to work to have this work completed. And we were told that the project is expected to be completed around the 31st of October, but then it will extend up to December. So that means, well, if there is any technical issue that the engineers will experience in the time frame given them, well, you can still make an adjustment, and there is a room for you from October, November, December, and by December, that all work along this route will be completed and the work will be done. LMTV live from the project site, and now we are heading towards the Johnsonville community. But along this route is where the engineers, contractors working for the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation will bury those pipes along this route, making way for a very safe pipe-borne water system in Monrovia and its environment. And we have the owner of vehicle, the managing director of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. So we are leaving the site. So this is a very busy road. And I'm told this place is Jackpot. It's in Maserati. That's the vehicle of the managing director of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, Honorable Mo Ali. So Williams, very briefly, we will reach at the point where the pavement is ending, and we were told by the managing director of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation that this is where the pipes will stop because they already have a pipe that was already buried.
Sure. So according to him, the distance to go further as far as Monrovia, it's according to him it's around like some 25, 25 kilometers, but they can only afford to do 10 as part of the project because according to him the World Bank have made I think an initial disbursement of $12 million under the loan, and the Liberian government will have to pay that loan back. So what they have currently, the 1,670 some more pieces of pipe that they have in the country can only afford to cover 10 kilometers for now, and that 10 kilometers is just right ahead of us here. With the distance that we've driven, it will go ahead of us any moment from now where we will be joining the pavement. That's where the 10 kilometers will be stopping. And that's just going to cover, according to him, the length supposed to have been some 11.5 kilometers, but projects how they work, so they have to adjust it to some 10 kilometers. But again, folks, so this is it. For those of you who have been watching us, who have been following us, this is a huge initiative. This is obviously going to bring attention to this particular location. I mean, there's a long road that drives from the pavement to come to the project site. Of course, for the years that the LWSC will be out here to manage this project, they will obviously have to pay attention to some of these key indicators or key issues. So any moment from now, we'll be joining the pavement. We've driven quite a reasonable amount of distance, of course, 10 kilometers drive. And because we have the generator, we have the Starlink, we have to take our time to drive easily or slowly. So yes, my teammate Aison Yiba have been walking you through for quite a reasonable distance now. Earlier this morning we were at the project site, the LWSC. I mean, it's been trending online. The entire country have been commending them for their efforts for bringing in country this amount of pipes to help contribute greatly to water supply, safe drinking water across Montserrat. in other parts of the country. The LWSC also have been making some magnificent efforts. Just the other day, they were opening tap water in Bapulu, you know, and the president was there to declare that water facility open. Just yesterday, the MD mentioned how specific he wanted to be on how much has been poured into this project. So to avoid controversies, how people get to say there's huge monies placed into the project, and those monies were not spent for the actual purpose. So it was clear on the fact that they thought for some more $1 million that have been poured into this project. It's a loan from the World Bank to Liberia. The government will have to pay back this money. So here we are. Once we make our way up this hill, we're going to be on the pavement, and that's going to be it. So that's exactly where the installation of the pipe is going to start.
So thank you very much, Anthony Williams. We are gradually approaching the end point of the pipeline and also our broadcast. But ahead of us is the MD of the Water and Sewer Corporation. Like I told you, massive work is being carried out, making sure that the pipes, the over 1,000 plus pipes that were brought in country are gradually being transported from the free port of Monrovia to the project site of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. And this is a laudable venture. A little over $12 million project. And so, folks, as we were told, this is where the work will stop. And this is the half-bar pavement here. So folks, there you have it. And this is where the pipes you see that are coming in along this route will be buried and will stop right at this point where the pavement ends, and that will make way for the connection of a very beautiful work being carried out by the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. So I want to bring this broadcast to an end from here. My name is Aisha Niba. Anthony Williams is on the team. Aaron Talu, Emmanuel Yenego, Jerry, our chauffeur, and our Deputy Director General for New Media and Rebranding, Mr. D. Flo Flomo, is also on the trip. We say thanks for watching, and the next time you see us coming to you will be from another location with another broadcast of interest from the nation's capital. Thanks for watching, and do have yourself a pleasant afternoon from Harrisburg Township and Johnsonville.